Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie. This is Luna Phoenix Tarot, and today I am doing your June 2020 reading for the remainder of June moving into July. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate with every Aries out there. Take the message as it resonates, leave what doesn't. It may or may not be your reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, share the video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support and for riding this wave with me. I appreciate it. All right, so Aries, I have some interesting energy here for you guys. The overall energy we got was a change in the wind. So I'm getting like a complete shift in an entirely new direction. This card has come out my past two collective readings, so that seems to be a theme with every reading I have done. A lot of the same cards are coming out. You have some different ones in yours, but as a collective, we are moving somewhat in a similar energy. So it's interesting to see how everything's playing out. But anywho, the first card that came out was the Knight of Cups. Traditionally, this is usually somebody coming in offering love. This could be you offering love to somebody, or someone external to you coming in. It could be a masculine energy. That's what's represented here. Masculine could be a woman or a man. It was clarified, though, by the Ten of Wands, which is leaving a burden behind. I'm going to say this before I keep going. The Devil came out twice in this. So I'm going to keep going, and I'll come back to Mr. Knight of Cups here. The next card that came out was the Devil. The Devil in this deck is depicted as someone who looks not necessarily innocent, but isn't gruesome and scary. It's somebody that's easy on the eyes, but also in this deck, you can see, excuse my ugly nails, you can see that it's almost like the devil's just sitting in this man's head. Almost like where we can create our own hell by sitting there. That was clarified by the Hermit and the Two of Cups. Two of Cups represents a romantic connection, while the Hermit represents taking a step back to go within and evaluate yourself and evaluate the situation that you're in. Like reclusive, kind of like the quarantine type energy. Next that came out was the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This is reaching enlightenment, freedom, self-confidence, things of that nature. I didn't clarify that one. Next we got the Ace of Swords, which is about fresh new beginnings after you cut something out that hasn't been serving you. It's almost like cutting off cords so that you can be free. Clarified by the Devil and the Seven of Swords. The Devil, again, toxic, well, I didn't explain it. Toxic energy. This is, it could be external to you. This could be an addiction. This could be toxic connections, codependency behaviors, things like that. An addiction doesn't have to be drugs either. It could be sex. It could be money, like casino type stuff. It could be overeating, anything like that. Seven of Swords is a manipulative energy to me. It's somebody who steals, somebody who takes your energy, your money, your belongings, your time, and doesn't give anything back, and they're really sneaky. They come in and out and take what they please and don't leave shit. We have the World. Wait, yes, the World. Wow, I thought this was a Wheel of Fortune when I pulled this. Yeah. So the World is all about endings. this chapter is closing in your life and you're moving into a completely new direction. Again, going into a change in the wind. Also going into the Ace of Swords. Some new beginnings, like the Ace of Pentacles, you still may have residual things coming with you. The Ace of Swords, you're cutting it out to move forward. So it's a little different. And if you're cutting out the devil and the sneaky stuff, that means you're changing your vibe so that you can attract different types of people into your life. We also got the Queen of Cups here. This is a very nurturing energy, very loving, emotional, intuitive. I always think of a mother with the Queen of Cups. And we had the Six of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups generally means, it could mean a few things. Someone from your past coming back in. Coming back into your life. It could also mean just reminiscing on the past of someone you may have been with. At any rate, it's in reverse. What this tells me is that you're moving on from that energy. And I think that's why I haven't used this deck very often, but I've used it enough lately. This hasn't stood out to me before, but it's standing out to me, and I think it goes hand in hand with this card being in reverse, because if you're tormenting yourself with memories of a connection that was toxic, then you're going to keep yourself in a perpetual loop of toxicity. You're going to keep bringing that energy back in. You'll even start attracting people that have that same energetic imprint. They may look different, they may sound different, they may be it may not even be people. You can start attracting different situations and, you know, jobs or friends or anything like that that have that same energetic pull. This Ace of Swords is very important with this reading. You have to, what Spirit's trying to tell me here is you can't move forward until you cut that energy out. Going back to this Two of Cups and this Knight of Cups, it's almost like love is your kryptonite. I feel like love has been toxic for you so much in the past that it gives you the highest highs and the lowest lows. And it has truly become like a codependent type of addiction almost. And you don't feel like yourself without being with somebody, yet you don't feel like yourself when you're not with somebody, because you're sitting in that devilish energy of replaying past hurts, even past good times. You're just sitting in past toxic energy. So it's keeping you from moving forward. The number synchronicities that showed up for you guys was 5-5. Reserve your right to say no. Enabling toxic behavior serves no one in the end. This is saying no to somebody who's coming back, offering changed behavior, or now I finally get it. You know, you've been telling me for umpteen years how to treat you, and I finally get it. It's a miracle. Just say no. That type of stuff. Even if it's family members. Past behavior is often an indicator of what's to come. Unless somebody has done some inner work, which we all can change. Anybody can change. All it takes is a few decisions. But you have to set boundaries. You have to protect yourself at the same time. So you just be mindful of empty promises. 11:11 also came out. This says, awakenings and activations are at hand. Be on the lookout for signs guiding the way. You have a strong spirit team here. I feel like a lot of you, your ancestors are very close to you. Past family members are very close to you, and they protect you. I feel like a lot of you have gotten in situations that you really didn't think you'd get out of, but you made it out. And that's because you're heavily protected from the spirit world or realm, however you want to say it. Your guidance is your commitment is being tested. This is your commitment to yourself. How much do you love you? The one person you got to spend the rest of your life with. How much are you willing to let go of in order to become the best version of yourself? And then surrender to the divine. Same type of energy. It's all about letting go of things you can't control. Think of the serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to butcher this prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are some things that we just cannot control, and that's other people. That's number one. You cannot control another person. And I highly, well, I ain't gonna say it. Just be mindful if you're going to anybody for spell work or anything. I personally don't do stuff like that, but everybody has their own journey. But anyway, you can't control somebody else. You can only control you. So control yourself, control your emotions, control how you're reacting, control who you let in and out of your life and out of your energy, and know when to set a boundary. Pay attention, listen to your gut. If something feels off about somebody, it's probably because it is. If you feel like somebody's lying to you, it's probably because they are. You guys are very intuitive. That's kind of where this, where did it go? The Queen of Cups. That's where I'm going to throw it. That's where she comes in. This is your intuitive self. This is that voice that's inside of you saying, no, something ain't sitting right with me. Listen to it. It's that same voice that's going to tell you, you know what, I really want to go outside today and get some sunshine. Anyway, you guys have all the tools that you need. You just have to make sure that you're very clear on your boundaries, and you have to stick to them. But you guys are Aries. You guys ain't taking no shit. So just, it's okay to be emotional, but don't sit in there and, wallow in your emotions. Deal with them. Find a healthy way to transmute that energy, and then move forward onto something productive. All right, well, I'm gonna leave that with you guys. I hope it resonated. Again, if it doesn't, it may not be your message. If it did, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.